Good morning and welcome to this week's episode of Choir Leader in a Kayak. It's Saturday and it's a beautiful day, but I've come under the shelter of this willow tree and it's amazing just how much darker it is under here. I feel almost like I've come into a secret place, and yet if I just do 2 paddle strokes out there it will feel quite light again. It's been quite a week. We had our first in-person rehearsal with choir for a very, very long time, and it had to be outdoors, and a good number of people showed up, and it was just wonderful to watch them engage and to watch their reaction to hearing each other's voices singing in harmony for the first time, for many of them for over a year. It was windy and it was cold, but we still made it happen. And we're going to do the same again next week, so if you missed last week and you would like to be part of the rehearsal outdoors, then drop me an email, you know where we are. We'd love to see you again. So I've written a song and it was released last night to, not released, it was shared last night with the wider choral world. And the song's been something that I've been working on for quite a long time, actually, since January. And for those of you who do write music, or perhaps write music a little bit quicker than that, it might seem like an awfully long time to be working on one piece. But for me it was a really good practice and method in allowing something to evolve and take shape. And I'm really, really proud of the outcome. Behind me I can hear the birds as always. And it's so comforting, and whatever happens in my life, I know that nature and music for me are the place where I will always find tranquility, happiness, a place where I can grieve. Everything can be found in nature. And the first line of my song starts with "The bird sang brightly," but the chord progression that you hear doesn't necessarily evoke feelings of true joy. So if you haven't heard my piece yet, I urge you to go and take a listen. It's on the YouTube channel. I think it's the video just before this one, actually. I ended up doing 2 settings, one for female voices only and one for mixed voices, soprano, alto and bass, and they have a really different feel. I asked my colleague Brenda in Australia this morning on Facebook which one she preferred, because even though it's the same song, they really do feel quite different, and I struggle around which one I prefer. But the wonderful thing is, it means that men can sing my song and females can sing my song. And I really, really hope that if you're a choir leader or a musician watching this, you might be encouraged to access the score and everything that could have your choir singing my beautiful piece. I'm really, really proud of it. I wrote the piece with Debbie. I've never met Debbie in real life. We've met online, and it really has been such a wonderful process of learning and sharing and collaborating and serving both our passions and our skill sets, which really have come together and produced the most glorious piece of music. The last thing I want to remind myself of this week is the beautiful, beautiful voices who came for a lesson in the house yesterday. We were distanced, and it was truly my pleasure, and it was really, really magical getting 2 voices to sing in harmony again. I'm sure that when we get back indoors with choir, and it's many more than 2 voices singing in harmony, that once again, that feeling of knowing what it is you bring as a choir leader and as a musician to allow people's voices to work together, it really is something never to be taken for granted. So thanks for watching today. Do pop some feedback or some comments if you happen to watch The Nature of Music. Maybe watch the SSA arrangement first and then watch the SAB, and maybe let me know which one you think is the one that makes your heart soar. Lots of love. Bye bye.